Welcome in Western Slope. It is a wonderful Saturday, sensational Saturday, might I say. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump right into the forecast. Right now, as we take a look at those weather headlines, we're going to notice we've got a high pressure system centering over the state of Colorado. So with that comes dry air, with that comes warmer temperatures, and we can expect lots and lots of sunshine. We do have that possible chance for some showers throughout this evening in those higher elevation areas, but that's just a chance for some of those showers as that residual moisture pushes its way on out. And we can expect a warm up for the work week as this high pressure sticks around. So with that dry air, that fire risk is elevated with those warmer temperatures. And mind you, folks, that summer season is coming to an end. So try and get outside, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy these warmer temperatures in the mid 80s in Grand Junction and those upper 70s in Montrose as we get into the rest of the weekend. Now, as we take a look at that rain potential I just mentioned through the Saturday PM hours, just around 10-11 p.m. A lot of that moisture is actually moving towards the Gulf as that flow is a little bit more southerly, but in that Four Corners area over that San Juans, that Alamosa, that Gunnison, that Durango area, there's still that chance for some possible showers up to ½ an inch of rain accumulation. But because those temperatures are on that warmer side of things, we might be experiencing virga where that rainfall isn't even going to reach the ground. Now, our almanac will show us from earlier today, we were feeling 84 degrees this afternoon. So a couple degrees above that seasonal average, which has shifted from what we were even feeling earlier this week instead of that typical 82. And on that low end of things, hanging out just right around those seasonal averages at 53 degrees this evening. And as we take a look at that dog walking forecast, we're going to notice tomorrow definitely peaking at that 3 p.m. hour on that warmer side of things. Now, our forecast is going to show us that this is that high pressure ridge that's going to start to amplify over the western slope and through that Four Corners region in that dark orange area. So that means that that's that increase in temperatures that we're going to be feeling, and it's actually going to stick around for the long run. Mind you, as we look off the west coast, there is that low pressure kind of circle that could be moving on in that possible chance for some later in the week moisture next week, but we'll continue to track that because I'm not sure if it's actually going to move on into the western slope. It might be leaving us with that dry air and that sunshine still, as it could be moving a little bit more southerly. Now, our pollen forecast hasn't really shifted too much. We're looking at low trees, low grasses, an excessive amount of weed pollen and low mold pollen in terms of those irritations for us here on the western slope. And I want to remind you folks, autumn is just around the corner, 7 days away. And so it's really next Saturday. We're looking at just one more week until we get into that autumn equinox season on September 23rd. So with that in mind, those fall colors are starting to change. Those areas that are going to start to change first are in those higher elevation regions, Steamboat, Vale, Aspen, Crested Butte, and even closer to Telluride. Now, our extended forecast is going to show us peaking in those mid 80s, 86 even on Monday. But mind you, this is kind of the last of those warmest temperatures we're going to be feeling this season. We're going to have that slow decrease as we get into the rest of the month of September. Now, Montrose is a few degrees cooler, of course, hanging out in those upper 70s as we kind of jump into the rest of the weekend and into that early work week.